Oh, that smells. Oh,
What's up, everybody?
hello.
Oh, it's super grainy.
That's good.
Is it more than usual?
Good. Can y'all see us?
On the right internet.
Hopefully you can.
Give it a second.
Oh,
What is with this?
are we good?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Said
Hey,
it was,
Lori. Hey, Kathleen.
it
Hey,
said it was
Sherry.
unstable, but it says we're good now, I think.
I
Fingers crossed.
think it's okay.
Someone on here just say you
Hey,
can hear us
Unpolished
and see
Gardens.
us. That'd be sweet.
Hey, Three Musketeers. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Be Earthy. Hey, Garden from Scratch. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Don Goff. Hey, Venus. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fingers
She's Going
crossed.
Country. Hey, Jenny. How are you? From Nevada. Hey, Life's Just Ducky. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Scott. Hey, Jan. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Laura. Hey, Lazy Acres Farm. Naturally NC. Hey, Grace. Hey, Marla. How are you? Hey, JNC's Oregon Homestead. Hey, Fancy Farmer. Hey, Diane. Hey, Making Lemonade from Lemons. Liberty Micro Farm. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Providence. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lou. All right.
Mark said, "What's up? I have a serious question in a few minutes."
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Hopefully
Lordy.
we can answer. Hey, Green Dream. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Doreen. How are you? Hackett's Healing Hollow said, howdy from the Ozarks.
Well, howdy.
I want to see the Ozarks one day.
It comes back out in March.
Not the show. I want to go to the place.
Oh, goodness.
The Earthy Hum said, so when are you getting bees? We don't have any bee plans in the works.
Yeah. Our friends at Runaway Homestead, which for you all, just people jumping on, keep them in your prayers. It's a very personal matter that's gone on with them that they're not comfortable sharing out to everyone just yet. But they need prayers. So if you all can just kind of keep them in your thoughts and prayers, we'd really appreciate that. It's Runaway Homestead. It's Perry and Kim King.
They're local.
Yeah, they're local here. They're actually, the reason I even brought that up is because they're the ones that made the beehive for us that we do have.
So we had talked last year about getting bees, and it just really didn't work out. And then I don't know, I'm nervous about it. So obviously if we were going to do it, it would be coming up in the spring, but I don't think we really have much.
We might wait till next spring. The thing is, it's on the list, right? Yeah. It's just lower on the list.
Hey,
there's some other things going on at the moment.
Oh, yeah, a lot of other things.
Lots.
Jessica Bracewell said, hey, y'all from Northwest Florida. It's my first live. Well,
hey,
welcome.
Awesome. You got a good one.
I hope you enjoy it. Hey, Will Abbott, how are you?
Jen and I are going to take a shot of fire cider here because the new batch is ready, which we've already been taking it, and it is much better
Sherry.
than her last one. And we just thought it, as you can tell, she's a little stuffy.
Very.
We've been outside a lot in the cold, which you'll see in our video tomorrow. But we need to take our evening fire cider. So it was like, why not let everyone see Jen's expressions when she takes it?
Cat almost flipped the chair.
Yes, she did.
I feel like she does it at the same time every Monday night.
And you know what's so funny?
She gets settled in.
Our house is warm, but when it's real cold outside like it is right now, I think we're dropping into single digits as we speak. All the animals go by the stove. They all hang it over there.
You can see Ellie, Rusty.
Yeah.
The cat, I think she got hot.
The cat was there.
And Daisy.
As soon as we went live.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, I don't know really what's going on with me and sicknesses. I've always been a hot-natured person. I love the cold, and like I've never been one to wear coats or hats or gloves or anything. I never do. I just tough it out. I'm usually outside in a t-shirt in the wintertime because I'm always hot.
I told you she's getting old, and that's a problem.
I guess so. Turning 30, something switched because this year I can't go out in the cold without having like my hands, my head. I have to cover my mouth. Like I can't even breathe in the cold air. So
I'll tell you one thing.
It's making me sick.
Ever since I was a kid, I sweat really bad. It's just, I do, out of my head. And so I know when it's cold, stocking cap on the head, doesn't matter how hot you get, you leave it on the head. Because you just don't lose too much there.
Let's see. Hey, Barefoot Chickens. Hey, Wiltermans. How are you guys? Hey, Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead. Hey, Christy from North Carolina. She's Gone Country said Jen makes a tequila face with the fire
Yes, she
cider.
does. Yes, she does. It hasn't gotten any better for her
No.
either.
Hey, Nicole from Washington State. Hey, Mimsy's Garden. Providence. I'm not yet, but man, my body changed when I hit 30. It just started doing it whatever it wants to, I guess. Everything I thought I knew is completely different now.
Tammy said hi from snowy Indiana.
Ooh.
It was snowy this morning, but
Yeah,
it melted
just
away.
a little dusty.
I don't even know how it melted because we never hit freezing. Hello, Emily
hey,
Moore.
Emily Moore. How
That's
are
pretty
you?
cool that it does that. Pretty neat. We'll talk about the green stuff in a
Single
minute.
man said bald men are firm believer in hats.
I'm not too bad. I mean, the reason I'm
it's
keeping it
thinning.
on, I'm thinning badly. And
it's very fluffy right now, though.
I had a stocking cap literally on all day, so the hair is just doing some crazy stuff. So went to a hat. Honestly, I would completely agree with you. I think the hat is what caused it because I wore it so much when I was young. I've tried to not wear one as often now. Maybe it'll come back.
Hey, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Hey, Cherie Nation. How are you? She said the signal's breaking up. I hope not.
Is it? It did right at the beginning, but we haven't had it. Everything says it's fine now. So if it is, maybe refresh. We'll keep rocking. This cold is a lot.
Hey, Patricia. Hey, Connie Steele. She said snowy and bitter cold in eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Here too.
Super. We're gonna hit above freezing tomorrow. Woohoo!
Yay!
All right, there's a 221 on. Should we go ahead and take this shooty shot?
Yeah, I guess so.
Walter
Homestead.
Nice. That's pretty
awesome.
Cool. That's cool stuff, y'all.
That is really cool. So if you didn't hear, we added memberships this past week. Go ahead. You go ahead and do it.
I spilled it.
Oh,
just a little.
I swear, yeah. When he brought that over here, I was like, I see this going all over the computer. That's how this is going to go.
Well, let's hope if it does anywhere but the computer.
Hey, not Family Farm. How are you guys?
We'll talk about the memberships in a second.
I was just talking to Tasha a little bit ago.
We watched y'all's video.
Yeah, I need to text you back. Hey, Fancy Farmer. Somebody said hi to VW, but I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, hey,
VW. How are you guys? Anyways, what was I saying? We added the memberships.
Yeah. Before you get into the details of that, can we address some of the comments that came in? And the only reason I want to address them is just because I don't want there to be a misunderstanding.
Deborah Broyles. Hello.
So a lot of people we got a lot of upset people about us opening
up. Not a lot. It was
not a lot. You're right. A few. But it's people that we're close to and stuff. And it was exactly what we didn't want to happen. When we opened up this membership stuff, the biggest thing that we wanted to come across was no one that's not a member is losing anything that what we do today. One live and as long as we can, 4 videos a week.
Never enough time, you Francine and Bill.
Hey, so that's always going to be the same. That's never going to change. If you do get a less video through the week, it's literally just because we couldn't get it out. It's not because we're taking it to members. That's not what we're doing. We open up memberships.
Yeah, if we do the videos on the members, they'll be extra.
Right. And so now you can go in and talk about memberships.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Oh, well, explaining what they are, because people might not know what it is.
Oh, okay. I feel like you're better at that.
Oh. So what memberships is similar to Patreon. Patreon, we don't have Patreon. So I think that's off YouTube's site.
Hey, Sunshine always.
But it's like a part of it. You like pay a membership fee. And it's really, I hate saying membership because it's honestly just sponsoring and helping a channel out monthly. So what this is part of YouTube. And it's been available to us for a while. We just hadn't activated it. But we have 2 levels. You can become a silver member or a gold member. And what silver is, it gives you the green name, like you see on here. And that actually changes colors the longer you're a member, just an FYI That's for really anyone. Cool. So the longer you're on, it changes colors to like show the length of time you've been a member, which is kind of cool. And that's $2.99. And that's just to basically say, hey, here's a little help for doing the videos every month. And it is 100% not required. And that's it. The gold gives you that. And it's $5.99 a month, but we do 1 extra live a month. 1 live a month for just gold members. And like I said, again, that does not change or take away from the 4 lives we do every single Monday. It's just an added one if you want to do it.
Hey,
It's a
Sweet
more
Farm.
intimate live to where there's going to be obviously a lot less people on, and we can have a little more one-on-one connection. Does not have to be any kind of requirement whatsoever, and that is what we try to stress so much about this was because we understand not everyone can afford this. Totally get it. And we know. So it is 100% okay. And that's just the biggest thing we wanted to make sure that was clear. It's not that we're going to take anything away from non-members.
Let me see. There's some funny things that came through
Funny
that I
things.
was trying to keep up with. Not funny, but where Hope Gathers said from Southeast Virginia, they were born and raised in Murray, Kentucky. That's really cool. We used to go to Save-A-Lot in Murray, Kentucky when I was little. We lived in Tennessee, but we would cross the line and go to Save-A-Lot in Murray. So welcome.
That's cool. That's because they have nothing. When they were growing up, they
And
couldn't
a Piggly Wiggly.
They couldn't even keep a Walmart marketplace in business down there.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? Hey, Fermented Homestead.
So Jenny said, "Did we have a day and time picked out for the extra live?" No, but we did comment in there and say, "Give us a couple weeks, we'll figure it out." And we want some of your all's input too, because it's kind of going to be your all's thing. But we're thinking a Saturday morning, like a Saturday morning each month. We're not narrowed down just yet, but we'll get it out there in a week or two and throw some polls out.
Stringfield, yes, the fire cider does burn going down.
All right,
I was trying to smell it so I could open up myself up, but woo. So this one is the recipe that I did the video about that you all saw
with the orange.
So I put an orange in it this time, and it really is. It made it just really, really good, and it kind of made the bite more, but also it's like a citrusy bite. So I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I know some of you have done it, so hopefully you love it too.
Nice.
Hey, Dutch Off Grid Homesteading, welcome. Why are you making me go first?
Okay, I'll go first. I'll go first so they can see the face that I'll make and then see how over exaggerated this is.
Hey, Broke Urban Farmer, how are you? Hey, Josh from West Virginia.
Yes, it's so good. It's so much hotter this time.
It is hotter. I think I put more jalapenos in.
She used the cowboy candy this time.
That's what it was.
It's right here right now.
I forgot. Last time I used frozen jalapenos, and this time I used
the
jalapenos from my
cowboy candy. You feel it all the way down, but it's such a good burn. Like I crave that burn. Okay, y'all saw me.
Carol said it's still rough going down.
It's so good though.
So y'all are going to be seeing a lot more of my brother in our videos because he's been around a lot with us, and he's helping with everything that we're doing. And we introduced him to the fire cider the first time I made it, and then this time I let him try this one too because it's a little bit different. So I wanted to see what he thought. He loves it. He's obsessed with it. Just
him and I are the only ones that like. Well, your mom liked it too.
Yeah.
We're the only ones.
My stepdad, I gave it to him. He said a few not nice words.
Yeah, and then said we was trying to kill him.
Trying to kill me. Oh, it was hilarious.
Okay. Y'all ready?
He did, like the way he does things though, he'll just be talking
and
you'll hand him something and he doesn't even realize it and he just takes it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh,
wait a minute. I did not prepare for that.
Okay.
No, no nose hole.
What child?
No, don't do that. It's gonna burn whether you do it or not. They need the full effect. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's hotter. Oh, my lips are chapped. Oh, where's the chapstick? Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it never gets out.
Oh. Where's the chapstick?
Where's the chapstick? Where's my chaser chapstick?
I swear I'm going to wake up one morning with hair on my chest if I keep taking this fire cider.
Oh, my gosh. That was fantastic.
Oh, it's still there.
But it feels so good.
It does. I mean, it does feel good, and it does taste good. It's just so much.
But you immediately feel just open.
Woo.
It's like you took a shot of Vicks, and it just opened your whole face up. Bunch of new members. Thank you all for joining. That's also very cool.
Oh, my eyes are watering. Yes, thank you all. Welcome.
Sonny
Man,
said I'm funnier
I
than
can
you are.
breathe,
That's
though.
because I can talk about it. She's locked up. Like, she can't
I
speak
can't.
words.
No, it locks my jaw up, for real. Whew.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I can breathe. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
I'll probably take another one for bedtime. Shoo!
Naturally, I see shots and chasers at 30 is totally different than
Yes, they are.
Yeah, fire cider and chapstick when you're 30.
Oh, man. Shoo!
So normally,
I have another batch going that I need to strain soon.
Yeah, it should be done soon.
Yeah. Okay, never enough time said I have 2 TMI questions about the fire cider. Does it give you heartburn, and does it make you stink of garlic? Okay, so no, it doesn't give you heartburn. It actually helps with heartburn.
You think it would?
You think it would with the spiciness, but the apple cider vinegar is really, really good for heartburn.
Mhm.
So, like the things that could potentially give you heartburn, I think the apple cider vinegar neutralizes it and helps get all that down.
Yep.
And then, does it make you smell like garlic? I don't think so.
It's not potent garlic. You can't. There's so little in it. Well, I guess it's not a whole lot of little, but where you strain it out and everything, it doesn't. It's not extremely potent.
No, we're not expecting Amber, not yet.
No.
Sunny Prep said, "Cheers! I'll stick to my whiskey for now."
There you go. I was having to do it every night there when everybody was getting sick. I was feeling it coming on. I would just take like a little bit and shoot it just real fast before bed. Now there's heartburn.
Yeah.
But just to try to help prevent it.
Dave said you should trade a 1-to-1 shot of fire cider for hot sauce. I had chili and apple cider vinegar, cured my heartburn right away. Yeah, BRT Homestead. It's some good stuff.
That's right. I mean, any kind of, usually your Brenda said we do brandy and apple cider together and warm it up, cures all.
Pam, the next podcast is tomorrow. He's gonna record one in the morning.
If I can get like 30 minutes to sit down and talk. I've actually already got it listed out. I wrote out all my topics this past weekend. And I was like, I got plenty of time to sit down and do it. And then Saturday happened. I guess technically Sunday is when it for sure happened.
Hey, Smith Family Ranch, how are you guys?
And now we are pretty stacked for the week. But I will definitely have it ready tomorrow. Yeah. And I'll probably post it tomorrow afternoon, evening, like I did last Tuesday. But yeah, do you want to know the topic? Or was it?
Sure. Allison Halleck said, which do you feel is better, fire cider or elderberry?
Fire cider.
Think so? I think they're both equally good, but I think where the fire cider is so potent that you feel like it's maybe having more of an impact, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
I agree with you. To me, elderberry feels more preventative, where fire cider feels more active.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
I don't feel like you could take a bunch of elderberry and cure something you already got. I do feel that, like, if you're congested and you got a head cold and stuff, fire cider is going to open you up without a doubt.
Yeah.
Elderberry won't. But I feel like it could prevent it.
Hey, Strong Enough to Ben Homestead.
I'll tell them what the podcast. So the podcast tomorrow is Climbing the Hill.
Yes.
That's going to be the topic, and the title is about climbing the hill and how I don't believe there is a hill and why you shouldn't either.
Oh no, Fairy Girl said she can't get the lid off her fire cider.
Oh no.
Oh no. That could potentially
it's gonna blow.
Dangerous.
It's gonna be a volcano.
Hope you get it off. Oh,
I hate how it gets dark sometimes.
2 Quacks and 5 Clucks Farm said, "Hey everyone, my name is Jen and I claim Scott Burton as my husband."
What's up, Jen? We've got to know them very well over this past week. Scott is actually the first person that told me to do a podcast. All you all kind of backed that up and said it'd be a good idea. But he was the first one that kind of brought it to me, and him and I have been talking a lot. They're 2 Quacks and what was it? 2 Quacks and 5 Clucks Farm.
Yes.
Sorry, I always get the quacks and the clucks mixed up.
Every time I try to say it, sometimes I'll end up saying a bad word. So I get tongue-tied.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
I have to really concentrate when I'm trying to say it.
But they're awesome people. They got some cool stuff coming up in the next few months. So if you're interested in looking at a new channel, check them out. They're going to be doing some traveling to some pretty cool places.
Rose Decker, Irish Creek Homestead said I made my first fire cider yesterday. Nice. Awesome.
You will not regret it.
You will love it.
I talk it up to so many of our family.
Yes, PW Family Farms. I had a head cold and I forgot about our fire cider. I'm about to go get a shot.
Yeah, it'll do it. It'll clear all that stuff. But I like to talk it up. I'm like, because I honestly do love it. And I like crave that bite that comes with it because I love bitter coffee. I love bitterness over sweetness. And everybody that takes it, they're like, you are crazy.
Oh no, visions of Valhalla said I made garlic and honey and almost blew up my jar. The top was domed, forgot to burp it. Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get to
I
burp.
have to remember it with my kombucha
Yeah.
too. I have to remember to burp the daggone things.
Susan
Susan,
Baker.
welcome. Hello.
Welcome. Gold member. Wow. Not what I was expecting coming into this
That's
live, but
pretty
that's
cool.
very
Hey,
appreciative. Very
Tinker's
cool.
wife. She said my firesider only has a week left to go.
Nice.
Good deal.
Emoji time.
TR Nyrer. Hopefully I'm saying that right and not butchered it. I'm sure I'm butchered it. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much for that
Thank
super
you.
chat. Very
Love
much
the emoji.
appreciated.
How's it going?
Yeah, Rayla really
That's
loves them.
cute. Okay, I feel like we were talking about something and then we got off track, were we?
How are your seeds doing? I planted my peppers this week, zone 6.
Awesome.
Our seeds are doing well. Everything is germinated. We're waiting on a few of her herbs. Now, we faced this last year.
I think St. John's wort and
Yes.
what was the other one?
That might be
Cilantro.
cilantro.
Yeah,
But that
I
was
struggle with cilantro. My mom actually had to plant it for me last year, and she
And all she did was
great with
throw
it.
it.
I know,
Or she
and
said I
I
just tossed it all
try
in.
that. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna throw it in like she did, but and I struggle with it, so I might have to have her come over and plant it
Just
again.
toss it. Kind of. Y'all remember that old mill with the guy like throwing the
Like,
seasonings in? That's like what
who can't
Grammy
grow
Can
cilantro?
did.
I mean,
Right.
me.
I mean, but the seedlings are doing really well. Now, one thing we faced this last year too. That house tools is so big, and the one shop light doesn't spread enough light, so the edges are trying to get a little leggy and lean in. Everything that's directly in the light is looking beautiful. Now, the other one that has the like purplish red lights are perfect. They extend enough light out to cover the whole thing, and we're not getting leggy. So we're adjusting and trying to fix them. We'll have to move them to the grow bags sooner rather than later, so we can kill down some of the legginess.
And we need to plant peppers.
Yes, we need to get on our peppers planting. We are actually going to try to bring a lot of peppers to the shindig. We know a lot of people struggle with that.
And that's the main reason why we want to get started. Not because, I mean, if it was for our garden, it would be way too early. But we want to go ahead and get some started so we can have really decent starts for the shindig.
Yeah, and honestly, we break the rules with peppers. We say 10 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
Start your, usually everybody's going to say 6 to 8 weeks for your peppers. Do 10 weeks from your last frost date. Our suggestion, just because if y'all peppers are anything like ours, they're a little slower.
Yeah, we don't struggle with peppers. We just have to do it right.
Well, I think people think they struggle with peppers is because they don't give them enough time.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to put them outside, it's like, these should be bigger.
Yeah.
So that's why we say, try to get them germinated 10 weeks beforehand and then just let them indoor or greenhouse grow until it's time to put on that.
Heavenly Harvest Homestead said, our marigold sprouted super fast. Purple basil next, but our St. John's wort is some too. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the St. John's wort, man. I hope it comes soon. If not, we'll just try again. And that's one reason why we started so early is, for herbs and peppers, stuff like that. That's kind of finicky. Right. It'll give us enough time.
Wallace Family Homestead.
Welcome.
Awesome. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Raven's Nature Family Farm. We have not found a chicken plucker yet.
No. Well, I mean, I think we found one. We've just
haven't gotten it yet.
Shifted money to this big thing that's coming next weekend.
Mama Bear, it has been a few days since I have been to the P.O. box, but we need to go tomorrow. Mm-hmm. We should have went today. I don't know what we were thinking. Well, we were in a hurry.
I know exactly what we were thinking.
We were in a hurry when we went to town today.
All day outside. Lady Zelda, we are in zone 6B. We're very much on the border of 6B, 6A, but we consider ourselves 6B.
Yeah. How much do we sell our starts for?
I've got to look back and remember when we did it.
I want to say it was $3.
$3 plan, but we gave a deal if they bought 6.
Right.
And then I think we even gave a deal if you bought 20 or more.
Yeah. Hey, J Love Adventures.
I think if you just bought 1, it was $3, and that was for tomato plants.
I think there was a few that we bumped up to 4 just because they were really, really established.
Yeah, some of our Bonnie Best ones were. Mama Bear, she said it was Stars in the PO. She just mentioned it. We are going to go tomorrow. We haven't been since last Thursday.
Yeah. Yep.
So you just stay over there and don't say words.
Okay. Yeah. I told him I can't talk about this because I'm going to blow it. I cannot keep secret. What are you talking? What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I
I don't know.
was just listening to you. I was like smiling at that and just looked over at you. My bad.
I can't keep secrets.
She
So.
can, and I barely can, but I'm better than her. So briefly, give you a little hint. So yesterday we announced on like the YouTube community, and
Hold on, Veronica Hart. Yes, I can sell some dried calendula flowers. Just let me know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday we announced that we have something big coming next weekend, and we're super excited. But we're not going to tell y'all until the big reveal. Our plan is to have a premiere Sunday.
G-Moss Garden, welcome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. To have a premiere Sunday around 5-ish, so we don't break into people's lives because we know they're going to lie. We'll see. We got a creeper. You say hi. Hi. Hey. Mm-hmm. So yesterday we started making big progress. We had to do some cleaning, my brother-in-law and I, and then today yeah, and you too. But yesterday you had the kids a lot, and it was super good. Was too cool. Today you helped a lot because it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy celebration for that, by the way. We hadn't even mentioned that. But my mom took the kids for a little bit to the store, so Jen helped me out for a while. Mm-hmm. Then my brother-in-law came and helped me out, and then we all three finished it up. Yep. So we built a structure. Mm-hmm. You'll see it on tomorrow's video, and yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's pretty big.
But in tomorrow's video, we do give you a few more details. We don't tell it, but we do give a little bit more. But it's exciting. Yeah. To kind of give a miniature hint that doesn't really give you too much details on it, but it's just kind of in my mind. Yeah. Like, to me, we'll always be homesteaders, right? But it does flip us a little closer to a farm.
Like so?
Because it feels like we might actually be able to make some profit this year because of this. And
other than just starts.
And that's honestly right. And when I say profit, I mean like a decently sustainable profit that you'd be like, well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
To me, that's kind of like when you venture over from homestead to farm. Homestead is a lot of just about 100% sustainability. And farm is still that sustainability, but also adding into that a little bit more profit side. So it feels like that's where it moved us a little.
Hang on, pause. Cecilia said, when doing a SCOBY, what happens if it smells like vinegar? Can someone help, please? So if it smells too much like vinegar, like really strong vinegar, it might have set for too long. You can redo it. Just take your SCOBY out and redo it. Now, if you're a person that likes really vinegar kombucha, then you might like it. And it's fine. It's not bad. It's just kind of a taste thing. It's up to you. And some people, if it gets too vinegary, they will use it for cleaning. So if you have any more questions, just message me and I'll try to help you out. Grammy Karen. Stop Tribe.
Adele's trying to get Grammy Karen to spill the beans. Yeah, only if you know. I think just family, right? We haven't told it. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I told a few.
Oh, that's right. We did tell a couple.
Only because advice kind of thing. Or not advice, but like we were doing the same thing.
Cows, tractor, pig. Yeah, you're done. You're done.
I'm going to stop.
Naturally, as he said, Jim, blink twice if it moves. And you blink, but it's not a cow.
Hey, Mary Simpson, how are you?
Peace out said I listened to the podcast with y'all and Goat Shop Farm. Well, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. That's actually even what got me thinking about podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I did my first one last week. I'll do another one for tomorrow.
Karen said I can be bought.
Whatever that price is, it better be high, and you better share, Grammy Karen.
Oh, Mary said I got my Murray McMurray catalog. Awesome.
Nice.
Any recommendations for meat and layers? Well, if you want a dual purpose bird, the black Australorps are dual purpose, and they are really, really good. They're very
great
sweet.
In both.
Yeah.
Areas.
And they're just good chickens. They're friendly. They're sweet. They're calm. They're great birds.
Yeah, but to add on to that, so we were happy with our Cornish crosses. I think we might try Freedom Rangers next time, just so we can see both sides of stuff.
Hey, 2.5 acres.
There was nothing wrong with those Cornish crosses. They taste great.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought they were weird the whole time growing up because they were nothing like normal layers. So have that in mind if you get those. They grow super fast. Legs are this thick.
Yeah.
And they're just a different type of bird.
Little monsters.
See you, VW.
No, Mark, his dog just ate his chicken and dumplings.
Oh, no. But yeah, so I mean,
Hey, Monica.
I would happily get cornstarch
Bye,
again for
BW. Have a
meat.
good night.
For layers, like she said, the black Australopes are great. We always love our Rhode Island Reds. I think they're honestly our favorite bird.
I think so too.
But we have a lot of cool different things. We really like the black lace Wyandottes. I think they're our most beautiful bird that we have. Americanas are great. They have a really cool look, browns and grays, fluffy beards.
Yeah.
And they're Easter egg colored. So those are pretty cool.
Hey, Little Feet Farm Homestead.
Do you remember the names of the ones we're getting at the end of this month?
Oh, gosh, no.
They're
Even if I did,
names.
I couldn't pronounce it.
They're something crazy.
Hold on, let me see if I can bring it up in the email.
Okay, I'll look at this.
We said it once before, but yours are Spitzhaubens, aren't they?
Spitzhaubens.
The ones that Zach picked out were, why am I trying to write an email? They were Spitzhaubens. Oh, yeah, and mine are prairie bluebelly.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're excited about them. We don't have any experience with them, but we're pretty pumped to have those.
I'm trying to expand our colorful eggs.
We get a lot of, but yeah, if like you want egg layers, black Australopes, Isa Browns, Rhode Island Reds, and then even Golden Comets, which are kind of a hybrid. Those are like top notch egg layers, but you're just gonna get a normal light brown egg, normal colored chicken.
Hey Jude Distributing said I have a Creole Polish top hats. Our rooster is a Polish.
Yeah.
And he was the only one that survived out of his little flock. We put them separately because I had read that they were kind of
finicky.
Not really finicky, just that they wouldn't really defend themselves. Yeah, they were fragile. If there were other birds, that they would basically just give up the fight. So he was the only one that survived, and now he's a little jerk, unfortunately.
Is that a new record?
What? Possibly.
That's pretty close.
Maybe. I don't know.
About 460 in here. That's
nice.
I think we got around that when we did a giveaway, but for a non-giveaway live, that's amazing.
Y'all are awesome.
That is super cool.
I love Monday Night Lives.
Love the tribe.
Oh, did you tell them when we do the premiere?
Oh yeah.
Sunday we'll go live afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't get too much detail.
So it'll be like double live. And that's why we might have to change the time.
Right. Keep us tentative on that.
Yeah.
But that is the plan. Like do a premiere around 5-ish Eastern time and then do like a 30-minute live afterwards.
Yeah.
But we don't want to encroach because we know like Heirloom goes live at 7 and then Roots and Refuge at 8 and then it just goes crazy. So we want to do it early enough.
Like Stucky said, will y'all sell meat from your homestead? That would be really cool eventually, as long as we have enough for ourselves.
The biggest thing, the reason we haven't even really paid too much attention to it just yet is because we want to make sure we perfect it for ourselves before we even think about selling it.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't know if we've talked about this, but I've started making soap.
Oh, yeah.
It's really fun. It was a little bit intimidating at first, but we got through it, and it actually went really, really fast. And we just made a small batch, but just to see if we could do it, and we did it, and it was a lot of fun.
She was so excited too just now. I love that.
We've done a lot of things this past week.
We have.
The Shindig is the first weekend of April, 2.5 acres.
Someone asked if we ordered the surprise. Should we say yes or no to that?
No, we didn't order it.
No, we didn't even consultate that one. She just did it. See, never mind. No more questions on the surprise. I'm glad this is our only live until the reveal because I can edit out the video. I had to do it a couple times just in this one.
I want this week to go by so much faster than it is.
I don't because we got work to do.
Man, I really thought the soap was gonna, like, I used to make soap back when Wyatt was a baby. I got into it, but it was just for me, and it was just not. I mean, it was basically I would melt down other soap to make my
you
soap.
Didn't make it from scratch, like you did this.
But I had a lot of fun with it. So now that time has passed and Raylan's older and Wyatt's older, I was like, I'm gonna try this again and see if I can do it on a more better level, and it went really well.
I saw someone say hi to. Oh, I don't know why I thought that said City Stead. It was to Crystal Bailey. So hi, Crystal Bailey. So that's the name I saw.
Never Enough Time said, "Great. Are you going to make some loofah for the Shindig?" Yes. Yeah. That's the plan.
She actually didn't do any for Christmas, and so they're going to be at the Shindig.
Yeah, I really dropped the ball on that.
So it should be.
Hey, Freedom Homestead, how are you all?
Well, the number of
getting started on homesteading
got a lot less.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas.
No, not pregnant, Sherry. Yeah, soap is fun. I was very, very intimidated. It was another thing that my brother helped with, and it was just a lot of fun. We had a really good time with it. Kathleen said I ordered Alexa Pure because of your video. It should be here on the 23rd.
Awesome.
Sweet. You will love it.
Yes, you will.
You'll absolutely love it. I'm excited for you.
Hey,
Fire
Freedom
Homestead,
Homestead.
it did me too. It really intimidated me, but once you do it, you're like, wow, that was
Yeah.
simple.
You just don't want to touch nothing
Yeah.
for a minute.
What scent is the soap? It's peppermint. I
Yeah.
made peppermint this time.
Gonna be doing some lavender.
Yeah.
You also get some lemongrass, which I'm really excited to see.
And I'm working on getting a cedar smell for Zach and see if he'll like that.
I love the timber, like deodorants and smells and stuff. Like I love that timber, so I'm super excited for a cedar soap. But I don't know, y'all, and I know I need to break this for me because it's probably not good for me. But I love Irish Spring. You know. It is going to be hard for her to beat any Irish Spring soap. Irish Spring like takes off a layer of skin. And I'm like, when I get up, get dirty.
Wallace Family Home said we do microgreens. We need to start some more. We don't have any right now.
Yeah.
But
and to be honest with you, the reason we hadn't done so many microgreens is because we've been so successful with our salad greens.
Yeah, with the lettuce and arugula is really, we're having a hard time keeping up with it.
And the arugula is fairly similar to microgreens. It's just longer.
Hey, Team really, Vincent, how are you?
It is.
Let's see. Mama Z said I'm getting a dehydrator. Nice. You'll love it. Freedom Home said Jack uses Irish Spring.
Man, and it's got to be bar. I can't do body wash. I love Irish Spring bar soap. Just shaves off a layer.
Janet Harrison said suggestion Sunday devotional podcast. That would be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Well, yeah, we told you guys last week that we found a home church finally, and we went back yesterday, and it was awesome. So I think it's official that we will be there for the long run. The kids are loving it, and we're loving it.
Wow, Adele.
What?
Microgreens was the first thing you were growing in your very first video.
Yes, it was.
You're very accurate, and that is impressive.
That is impressive.
I always call you one of the top fans because I think we could ask you about any video, and you would probably know it. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all even remember that, but Ray like halfway fell when she was planting the seeds and almost knocked every single one off the table. Funny. Every once in a while, we go back and just watch some of the beginning videos and laugh at us and with ourselves. Yep. Never enough time, and Raylan was helping.
Freedom Home said it does make soap scum. I'm constantly in there just scrubbing the tub. Let's see. What did you say?
Never enough time said, and Raylan was helping. I said,
oh, yeah. Jessica, we are going to Grafenberg Christian. It's right down the road from us. I know you guys are local, so you might like it. They have a really good children's thing.
Yeah. The first time we went, there wasn't very many our age.
Yeah.
But last week there was, and that was nice to see.
Or yesterday.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just nice to have a few closer to your age. But the preacher he's 31, and him and his wife seem very, very nice. He's so intelligent about the Bible, and I really appreciate that. I can't stand when we get in storytelling mode and we're just so far off. It turns into a motivational speech rather than preaching, and it drives me crazy. Like when we're watching a movie or something, I'm like, what are we doing here? What is this? But he's very good at explaining the stories and actually talking facts.
2 questions. Goodness in every bite. We use Adobe
Premiere Rush
to edit videos. Zach's the editor.
However, we use Viva Video on our phone
for a long time
until a couple months ago.
And Laura Ham said, where do you find your ingredients for soap? So I got them all off of Amazon. I mean, I can put them in our store if anybody's interested.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Let's see. Monica said, I like making candles too. I've never made candles, but I think it would be a lot of fun.
That'd be cool to make. That'd be good to make. Mm. So, you can't ever have too many candles, right?
Right. I love candles.
Life's just like you said, please do. So we'll do that after the live.
Yeah, lie on Amazon and everything else at the grocery. Mm-hmm. I bought everything off Amazon just because I don't leave the house. But but if I did leave the house and never go to the store, you could get stuff at the store.
We are honestly going to sell her car because there's just no reason to have it. Yep. It's a 2018. We bought it brand spanking new Nissan Sentra, and originally we was like, well,
Passive Flora Olmsted, thank you for
joining. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. We were like, you know what? Even if it's not drove, it'll have very low miles.
Well, it was also when Wyatt was in school. So he went to school for a year, and I was driving, I was picking him up and taking him every day. And my car was acting up. so I got a car so that we would have reliable transportation. And then we decided to homeschool. And then we decided to be like basically full-time homesteaders, and we never leave the house.
Yeah,
So,
we obviously know plans could change. Something could happen to where I have to go to work more, or Wyatt had to go to school. We get that, but we don't see that anytime in the near future, and we are just wasting money away into this car.
yeah, I need to turn my phone on. Do not disturb. It didn't ding that time, but that's good. I don't even know if I hit the right button. Okay.
Yeah. Pension and Penny Homestead said, "How's the weather in Kentucky? Cold. Winter is here.
Miserable.
It's getting awfully close to about 0 degrees wind chill."
Yes. Hey, Red Rocket Ranch.
Welcome. Very awesome.
Copper Kettle Farms. Hello, y'all. But yeah, what were we talking about? I don't even remember.
Huh. Keeping It Dutch made the most beautiful candles in colorful cups. I love those.
Really?
Very interesting.
Cool.
Never expected him to make candles, so that's very neat. I like that. I like seeing the other sides of people.
That is neat. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, Prior Homestead said it's tax time, put it on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist.
But
What?
I read it.
Okay.
He just said, "Gail, yes, you can start your cabbage seeds now." I thought he said, "Girl, yes, you can start your cabbage."
Girl, yes. I can see him say that. Hey, Considerate Joy, how are you guys? Pastor Flora said you're welcome. I'll watch the rest of the live tomorrow. Have a great night off to work. Glad you like the spell. Bye.
Bye.
Good night,
Thanks
y'all.
for joining.
Have a lovely night.
Fancy Farmer.
Yeah, we hope to meet you too. Yeah.
We're definitely going to be there.
Yes.
Hopefully something in the works for more.
Yes.
We'll see.
A
lot of things.
Two Family Homestead. I thought I saw their name. Hey, y'all. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad y'all are feeling better.
Yes. Glad y'all are feeling better. We've been worried and praying, and glad that Daryl's getting better, and hopefully, Sherry, you're doing good too.
And Freedom Homestead. I feel like everybody's hit the sickness there for a while. I don't think either one were able to go live last week.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming they both probably, because I've seen them both on here. So Freedom Homestead
hey, TNS Dogs of Dragonflies.
And Two Family Homestead, both moderators on our channel.
Hi, Gail May.
They both go live in about 15 minutes at 9 o'clock Eastern.
I saw a really funny name and I really liked it. No, I lost it. I got it.
Whoa. Anybody else
Here it is. Piddle Fart Holler Homestead. It said it's very cold in Georgia too.
Piddle Fart. Wow, I can't say Piddle Fart Holler.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Oh, goodness gracious.
Jessica said I love to make candles too. Awesome. Hey, making lemonade from lemons.
Yeah, so Jen is going to have all kinds of tinctures and salves, and once she perfects her soap, what else? Me itching?
Oh, okay. Yes, Jenny Claypool, I do feel worse than I did 40 minutes ago.
No, that's not good.
It's setting in for the evening.
Oh, no. We'll get you some meds in you. More meds. Want some more fire cider?
No.
But yeah, so to wrap up what I was just saying, she will be having a store open probably after the shindig. It almost feels like everything we're doing now will be shindig inventory.
Yeah. Yeah, because I really need to get everything ready.
Right. Then we'll restock and then do an on-site thing, which we're debating. We don't know what to do. Hey, Janet Harrison.
That one just popped up there. I guess
did. That was weird. It was like way at the top.
Yeah, I think I just scrolled up. Welcome.
But anyways, we don't know if we just want to do an Etsy store. We don't really like Etsy a whole lot. Feels weird. Doesn't like look as pretty. Or jumping in and doing our own site. We've dabbled in that before, but we're not perfect at it, or if we even have the time
Hi, Jimmy
to deal with it. So we will see on which route we take with that.
Yeah.
Moonfarm.
Good night, sunshine always. Searching Sabrina. Can't wait to see you again.
Oh, so we were curious, Jessica, if anybody in the Stab tribe knows how to, like, say, sew some clothes together. Yeah. Like make a mini blanket.
Like a blanket or like
a pillow or something like that. My mom has gone through all my stepdad's stuff and is finally able to kind of part ways with some things. And we thought it would be really cool. He has a lot of flannels and stuff like that on making a blanket. Yeah. No one here is quite that talented nor has the time to do so.
I wish I was.
So if you are interested in doing something like that, we know a lot. We have a lot of quilters on here, a lot of sewers that are really good at that. but we know this is also time out of your day. So just shoot us an email or a message, and we'll have a conversation and see. I know a lot of y'all know how to sew. It's more of who's able to help us maybe with their time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just shoot us a message if that's something that you're interested in,
Yeah.
if you would like to do that. So that would be cool.
Hey, Pink Red Appleyard. Wallace family said they use Shopify. It's
Shopify.
interesting. I've never heard of that one.
Is it like Spotify?
It's like a they said they use it for their boutique. It's user friendly and professional looking.
Good.
Good deal. Yeah, a quilt. That quilt would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be neat. We would want at least two. One for us here and one for my mom.
Yeah, because Zach was thinking about taking some of his flannels and wearing them because he loves flannels. And I was like, if you do, then they're going to wear out. And then eventually you won't have them. So if we can make something out of it, then a stuffed bear would be really cool for the kids.
Would be neat.
That would be
cool. It would be sweet to get some for the kids too. And like I have his knife, so that I always have on me, so I don't necessarily need to wear his clothes.
Right.
It'd be cool to have something like for like the kids, for us, and for him. That would be neat.
Something that'll last, yeah. A blue jean blanket and use those plaid shirts for the accents. That'd be really cool. G-Moss Garden.
Organic Raw Roots Farm, welcome.
Yes, Legacy Home and Garden. I will still do videos on how to make tinctures and salves.
Oh yeah.
I've already got I think I have a video of the
lemon
balm tincture and
the calendula
salve.
I always butcher that. Yeah, there's one for the lemon balm tincture, the salve.
I need to make a comfrey one.
I think the only one you didn't do a video on was the comfrey salve. But then she's got some other like how to like preserve tea or your herbs and have them just
Hey, Organic Raw Roots Farm, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
A baby blanket for the future edition. That'd be cool. Let's see. Mark, are you still looking for a carpooler? I think I saw you say that.
Would we talk to you, man? We're happy to carpool with
somebody else.
We do split at one point coming back, and so I don't know if he wants to do that route. But
it was somebody else. Sorry.
Mark, you're more than welcome to cruise with us.
Jennifer Doe, you said I work for a company that adds photos on blankets. If you have pics you would like to be added, I'd love to make you one. That'd be
That's cool. We actually have one very similar.
Yeah.
But it was before that. It was just for us.
Mom
did it for her. But yeah, it'd be cool. Shoot us a message. Ostriches, Jenny said. Gosh, I wish.
Yeah.
I would be able to hold that back from y'all if we got ostriches.
Yes, he does have some jeans. G-Moss Garden.
Well, it looks like we're not going to have an issue here.
Yeah.
And that is awesome. We all knew that you all would. First off, we knew you all had the expertise to do this, if anybody did. And we just love y'all. We really appreciate it.
Hey, Nadina. Hey, Angela. Hey, Angel. Okay, I need to scroll back down. I think I'm behind.
Yeah, we're a little late.
It keeps skipping ahead. Get 3 made so you have enough to pass down to the children. That's a good idea. That's right, Mark. We did talk about it. He said we talked about it, but there wouldn't be enough space.
Bob said he works for AOC out of Frankfort.
AOC.
Not sure what that stands for.
I feel like I've heard that name.
I think so too.
I know I've heard that. I don't know. Is it the state? I think it's the state. Yes, Jessica Pinterest causes insomnia, but has some great ideas. Yes.
But we had a rule with Pinterest. You don't pin it unless you do it.
Yeah.
And that makes it a little bit harder to hit that pin button.
Yeah. It was like a challenge we did a few years ago when Pinterest first came out. We were like, we're not pinning this unless we actually do it. And then if we do it, then we'll put it on our Pinterest page.
That's right. And we did.
Administrative Office of the Courts. Oh, cool.
Gotcha.
What is a good fire starter to buy off Amazon? I want to try it before I make it. April said. I don't know that you can actually buy one. Maybe Etsy.
It's Amazon, right?
And Etsy. I mean, you can buy anything on Etsy, right?
I bet there's
I'm just stuffy, Robin. It's not, I don't feel bad. I'm just stuffy. It'll be on Etsy when we do that.
It does. We have a Pinterest page. It hasn't been touched in forever.
Yeah. Gail, we love you too.
Freedom House said, I hoard pens like I'm going to live 200 years.
That's fun. Pinterest is kind of like a journal for me. Like I keep all my stuff on there, and then I go back and reference it. It's like I could just print it out like a normal person.
Life's just Stucky. You have a blessed night as well. Thank you for coming around.
Yes. Copper Kettle said there was a vendor at HOA that sold fire cider. Nice.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can make a bunch and bring it to the shindig or something.
That'd be cool.
I didn't think about selling fire cider.
Yeah. Piper Home said I've never used the neti pot.
I did.
I don't even know
when we were in the duplex.
What that does.
Yeah, we did.
I think you did.
When we were in the duplex, it looks like a little tea kettle. You put it up one nose and just everything that comes out the other one.
You could get like amoebas in your brain from it.
Okay.
I have anxiety. Before I do something, I have to Google it.
Does.
Okay. Wow. Google should not be allowed on my phone.
Oh my goodness.
I always want to know the downside. Okay. Hi to grandson Lincoln.
What is it? A salt water solution?
Yeah,
I think it's just like a
like
salt.
little pockets of moisture in your brain. You can get
Oh my goodness!
Don't make fun of me.
I tell you what.
I have irrational fears of everything.
Say hi to Lincoln. Grandma Karen said, "Hello, Lincoln.
Hi, Lincoln.
How are you?"
I know somebody else has heard
said
that.
You only do that if you get
Tinker's
tap water.
Boil the water first.
Yeah,
okay,
I said tap water.
It's a thing.
Oh, you got a Berkey and Alexa here. Use that.
I have irrational
saline
fears,
solution.
not only about amoebas in my brain, but of sinkholes. I fear that everything is a sinkhole. And I don't really think it's that irrational.
See, Anna.
I read somewhere like a year ago that basically 80% of Kentucky is sitting on top of a sinkhole. So
we're also on a fault line.
Yeah.
Well, Frankfort is like our area. We're on a fault line.
Yeah.
So that's fun for that day.
How long do you leave the elderberries in the tincture? Like the elderberry syrup? If you're making syrup, you got to take the elderberries out after you bring them to a boil.
What about the tincture, the lemon balm tincture?
She said elderberry.
Oh, sorry.
The lemon balm tincture, you just soak it in vodka for, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks.
Was it that long?
2 to 4.
0 days to 4 weeks. She did a video. Just go away. Pretty sure it's accurate.
I have an amoeba. Oh, bless you, kitty.
My goodness.
I did see that. We had an earthquake in Kentucky.
Yeah, nuts.
Bless your sinuses with fire cider. Oh, man, that would hurt. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Oh, yes. Sinkholes are no joke. See? It's the truth.
Y'all stop it. Okay.
Hey,
so
Sunny's place.
She's terrified of an actual sinkhole or mudslide and the stuff that
not mudslides, just sinkholes.
Well, like you're scared of like if you're like driving on a
hillside or cliff. Flannel. Everybody misses your flannel.
I know it was cold today. I had a flannel on over top of this all day, and then I had to take it off. I know the flannels just weren't thick enough today. But anyways, she's terrified of like sinkholes or like you're driving on the road and like it's sliding down and falling off. And all I ask is whenever we're in a town, don't walk on the drain.
Oh, I do.
Cages.
It used to make them mad though.
I cannot stand that. I'm like, we have more of a chance of falling in that drain cage than you do a sinkhole happening right now. So can we just walk around it? And now she just intentionally walks on it to aggravate me. And you know what? One day she's gonna fall in it.
You'll help me out.
As long as you don't pop your head on the way down.
Probably get a nice lawsuit out of it. We'll carry a rope with us so you can drag me out if that ever happens.
It would be your fault. They would blame it on us.
Oh gosh. Hey, Serenity Hill Farmstead.
She said they said sinkholes are legit in Kentucky.
They are. It's not, and like I tell him, I do have irrational fears, but I don't think that sinkholes is an irrational fear. I think it's rational.
Let's hope the honey's dead. I'm not saying it's irrational. I'm just saying if you find that and a fear, then
Then the drain should be.
Yes, it should
I'm not
equally
gonna
be a
lie. I'm
fear.
a little bit scared of them, but I just have to do it. Naturally and see, so I'm terrified of drain cages too, but I'm also terrified of driving up the mountains and parts of the road falling into the creek. Yeah.
Yes, and see,
See, I think the thing with the drains with me is that it's too easy. Like, what are the chances that that would actually happen? Because it probably does happen.
so
So it's too
you're
easy.
thinking that they've taken more safety precautions because people
Yes.
are walking on these
Yeah.
constantly.
You know what else I have
But
an irrational fear about? I sat a few months ago. I think we were driving to HOA, and I asked him. I was like, is there somebody with a job that comes out to check these big road signs that hover over the road? I mean, because those bolts can come loose, and I have a fear that we're going to be driving under one, and it's going to fall on top of our car.
Yeah.
Who checks that? Is there a job? Is somebody check that?
And you know what's funny? I look at it, I'm like, I mean, I can't argue with you. I don't know. It very well could.
There has to be somebody that
Jamie,
checks
I
it,
know the
right?
Corvette Museum went straight down in the sinkhole.
It did.
Thank goodness we weren't there that day.
I would have never got over it. Sherry's Kitchen said, "Oh my gosh, Jim, me too."
Grandma Karen, they are 100% your fault. If anybody has seen you around a stink bug, they would absolutely know that this is all Grandma Karen's fault.
Oh man, I have a serious fear. I don't know. There's got to be somebody checking that, right? It has to be a job. I just hope so, because we can't just put them up there and leave them.
Making lemonades from lemons said that's why I hate bridges. Are people really checking them?
No, no, nobody checks them.
And if we ever have to be
especially the ones that go underwater. Who goes under there and checks them and makes sure that all the nuts and bolts? No, not the tunnels, like the pillars that are underwater.
Oh, okay.
Like 200 foot deep into the water. You're telling me that someone goes down there and checks every single bolt and nut and make sure that everything's safe? No.
It also doesn't help that me, Wyatt, and Gary
fell off a bridge.
But it wasn't a driving bridge. It was a boat dock bridge. Still equally as scary, though.
Yeah, see, the bridges fall down, too.
And that was a suspension bridge. Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
So nothing on the ground?
Scary. Very scary. I have anxiety. I try to calm myself.
Veronica said, "You should see me around June bugs. I will legit beat the crap out of my own self."
Studies Place said they check bridges, but the problem is most states don't have the funds to fix the issues. Accurate. See, and then we're all just sitting around hoping that everything's fine and dandy, and nobody really knows. Don't watch Final Destination. You know what? When I was a kid, that was like my favorite series. So that's probably where all this comes from.
Well, yeah, when she wakes me up at 2 a.m. because she's had a nightmare, I'm blaming it on the tribe tonight. She's going to fall in a sinkhole. A bridge is going to collapse.
Zach has had the chainsaw out lately, like cleaning stuff. So we've been having nightmares of chainsaws. I don't know. Stuff just gets in my mind and I stew on it. It's terrible.
Oh my
Ignorance
goodness.
is bliss. Yeah. Not to me. I like to know things. Have questions.
And it also doesn't help that she really liked the movie 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I love
these end of the world kind of things. And then so she's like, "We're gonna have a meteor. Like they're gonna take us all out, and there's gonna be 25 tornadoes." So if like we get a tornado warning, she doesn't think there's just the potential of one tornado that's gonna land. It's 2012.
Yes.
Like the tornadoes everywhere.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah, taking out the entire city, state, country.
I watched what was that movie we watched yesterday? The Mountain Between Us.
Yes,
it was really, really good.
That is a good movie.
Makes me so sad though.
It's got the Titanic girl.
Sherry said we're two left-handed peas in a pod. I love it.
What's her name? Kate
Winslet. Yeah.
And then Aba.
I don't know his
something
name.
another. He's very popular. For some reason, I wanted to say he was like potentially going to be the James Bond guy.
Oh, maybe.
Iba.
Yes.
I don't know. Really
Red Rocket Ranch said running from a chainsaw across the bridge that's falling into the sinkhole.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's how my mind works.
Oh my gosh. When did it become 1 minute till 9?
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun.
Somebody said, Boston Rock said, one of the small street signs fell and hit my stepbrother right in the head.
Oh my gosh.
That is just scary.
There it is. Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. There you go.
I was just saying his first name.
Never would have guessed that one.
I knew it had something to do with Alba. Alba. It's a really good movie.
You
Mountain
wrong,
Between
though.
Us. So that's our what did we watch today? Our two things were Scott Burton and Two Clucks and Five Quacks Farm. Did I get it right?
I think so.
Okay. If it's not that, change the clucks and the quacks.
Yeah.
They thank you all for pushing me
Yes.
specifically to do a podcast. I really appreciate that. And then specifically, what did we watch that was the most memorable was A Mountain Between Us.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
It's a stranded kind of thing, and they have to survive and try to get back home. And so it's really
Never
good.
Enough Time said Mello said that they do check the signs. Well, good. That makes me feel better.
Everywhere,
I can sleep
every
tonight.
single sign.
Stop it. Oh gosh. All right. Well, y'all make sure go watch Freedom Homestead and Two Family Homestead because they're both going to be back on tonight. I think I have not confirmed that with Freedom Homestead, but
they were on here,
yeah,
so I'm pretty.
Sure,
yes,
I'm sure
they
they're
will
going to
be. Podcast tomorrow. It's about climbing the hill that doesn't exist.
Yep.
Hi, Ray Ray. You had emoji come on. There was an emoji that popped up.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
We love y'all so much.
Okay,
welcome to all
there she comes.
members. Coming in hot.
Coming in
I
hot.
have a feeling Wyatt's asleep.
Yeah, you want to say hi to him?
Is Wyatt asleep?
Wyatt.
He's still awake.
He's got his headphones. Go get him real quick.
He's got his headphones.
All right, we'll wait one.
Okay.
We'll stay on a couple more minutes. Just let them
say goodnight.
Say goodnight.
But when we get done, y'all go check out their lives. You'll absolutely love it. I cannot for the life of me remember who Two Family has on there tonight, but it's someone that we know and we're friends with.
It said they're Mississippi friends. So we have a lot of Mississippi friends.
Is it Southern Blessed?
Is it Southern Blessed?
I gotta look now.
Gotta look.
All
right, y'all don't good night just yet. Hang on.
Nope, Goss Mania.
Goss Mania. Okay. Oh, of course.
Goss Mania.
I told you we have too many Mississippi friends.
We do. We have a lot of Mississippi friends.
Come here, y'all.
All right. We love y'all.
We love y'all very much. Look at your crazy hair.
Y'all don't miss the video tomorrow, and you get to see the new structure we built and give you a few more hints on the surprise.
Don't miss it.
We got so many members today. You say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hi, Grammy. Watch your fingers there.
All right. We love y'all, and we will talk to you everywhere.
Everywhere.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Love you.